minus? Yep. It was minus. Come on, let's go.
This is all the great.
Is this the first? Is this the first round or the second round? Which one? I think it's the first round.
I'm Big Cafe. You know what happened? I'm in here. DD for guys suckers.
Yeah, it's because you probably
No, you're talking about that.
You think Happy's good? It takes.
The Happy House.
A Happy takes a little bit longer to shoot.
Geraldo live on the track.
Oh, we won. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
GG. Chop baby, I'm a chop
That
baby.
was so easy.
Woo! I'm a chop baby, I'm a chop baby. I be inside the bacon with the fucking crack babies. Hey, I'm a chop baby, yeah, I'm a chop baby, yeah. All my niggas walking around with fucking straps, baby. Woo! I'm a chop baby, I'm a chop baby. Bitch wanna get the thing, hold let me move the stash, baby. Hey, I'm a chop baby, I'm a chop baby. Chop and never hit the list where you can know it home, baby. Okay, bitch, you undecided, I'm not really with surprises. I bought that bitch some outfits, glad I got the wrong sizes. If you know anything about nothing, no, I don't do no hiding. And my little bitch don't look like when I rock that Stone Island. Hey, gonna act, baby, I got your back, baby. She said ain't you a rock while you still moving past, baby. Ain't got no time, no nigga, I cannot break your back, baby. My bitch is a single, but she like them trap babies. Always in a club, yeah, I read where I'm from. Bitch, I'm in the club, so I do what I want. Fucking up the man, she gon' let me fuck. I'm the ice cream man, yeah, this my ice cream truck. Woo! I'm a truck.
Evan, is that you watching me?
I'm a truck, baby. I be inside the bacon with the fucking crack babies. Hey, I'm a truck, baby. I'm a truck, baby. All my niggas walking around with fucking straps, baby. Woo! I'm a truck, baby. I'm a truck, baby. Just wanna get the thing, hold let me move the stash, baby. Hey, I'm a truck, baby. I'm a truck, baby. I never hit the list where you can go and ask, baby.
Grew up in the trap, my uncle so cracked up, 30 in the block, on the Mac, bitch, I ain't answer my phone cause I was beating up the pack. Sometimes I dream about my cousin, pops right now but coming back. Police tried to pull me over, I didn't stop because I'm black. I got no lights, I'm out on bond, I got too much shit in the back. Had to relocate the trap, I think they on to the spot. My niggas gon' rap about me, right or wrong, I got they back. Put my little bitch on your line, she come get everything that you got. Put my young news on your line, they come through, everybody get shot. I got pounds when they come through, promise you, everybody getting taxed. Ask me where the money count, I told her it's right here on my lap.
I'm a truck baby, I'm a truck baby. I be inside the bacon with the fucking crack baby. Hey, I'm a truck baby.
A few 100,000? Not a lot. But I would rather you buy a condo than a house, though.
I hope we're not playing like bots today.
Who you talking about?
I just hope we're not playing like bots today. I'm trying to get right.
Nigga, Courtney is already a bot anyway, so.
Exactly.
Damn, we could at least got a high level bot. Nigga, we got a low level bot.
That's why I'm saying I'm waiting for Steve. But he's Steve pull up like now, like
Oh, you was
geez.
gonna leave her ass out? Damn.
Yes, like what? I told you I'm not playing with bots today. I'm not playing with bots today. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. I'm
I
not
ain't even
doing
think
it.
that. Yo, if Steve would have came, boy, I would have been like, whoa, this is crazy.
Bruh, I'm sorry,
Probably
bruh.
like, wait, Courtney, what are you doing?
And then she not even using the money right. Like she just got bread for no reason, basically. Like, what? She's not doing nothing with it. Like, just keep the bread. At least he gonna use it. Dang.
Yo, y'all are crazy. Courtney, bro, what the? Dead. That nigga Evan going crazy.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one taken from the center. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, now you got killed. Hey, are you joining my session? Or am I joining yours? Or you're the only one here right now? Am I joining yours or are you joining mine? It's a simple yes for which one?
Set, ready, set, eight, read. Check, check.
A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings take the ball down the field. In the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Charlie. He's not going to get me. Part 2 is the mic. Mike part 2. Mike part 2. Come on, 53, man down.
Here's Brady to throw. And this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
52's the mic, boys. 50. Hey, Haywood. 50.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he finds Howard complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there. 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice.
Oh, that shit's so good.
About taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfect.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit funny as hell.
Already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Wait, who the fuck is in this session? Oh, it's... How many people?
Looking to throw.
Where you at, Courtney?
Man with a crossing route. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. With his
Bro, what are you doing over there?
And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
We were just talking about Madden.
Typically, those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Well, he's into the clear. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Bang, 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 bang. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Wait for the end.
Here's Brady. Complete to Jones. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Jones, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Alabama, 380. Let's go, D. Go, Bandit. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? Hey, exit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First catch. Down.
Buccaneers, first down. Less than 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wait, that 380. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, check it. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. In your. Hey, high 7.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is incomplete.
Brady's pass, thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
With the score, Vikings 21, Buccaneers 7.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Single receiver. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shoot, shoot.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his receiver. That's Chad Beebe. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw here. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere. He is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
We are just waiting on feed. Yeah.
2nd and 13. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And I I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now, maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Check three. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Brady now on first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Zoo! Check 52's the mic! Check 52's the mic! Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D, man up! Let's go on. No, 66.
On third down, Brady. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Pulled in at the 24. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Vikings will take over here. The first look at the NFL's Motor City. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
We got to step it up. Nice 7, let's go.
They're going to look to throw. And he finds Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
57, Mike, 57. Watch the slant. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hustle, let's go. Hustle.
Second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. They'll drop the throw. Rolling to his... And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Chad Beebe in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Bravo. You don't want to know. Hey, Mike 53, hey.
Throwing on second and long. Brady caught by Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
A yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Why are you stealing my songs for? Ow!
And he's got it across the
Yeah, I know, right?
and into Viking territory.
Evan, what happened?
You watched Thomas the Train, bro.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Darian said he watched Thomas the Train, bro. I just playing. Everybody sit together because they're all sticking together.
Oh no.
What you say, fool?
Got one with the heavy.
I ain't saying that.
Get destroyed. I am a beast. You cannot tame me.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because...
Bro, you don't even know the song, bro. So stop singing.
To run over people. If you do that throughout the
It's not I am a goat. It's I am a
they might just
beast.
run through some of those tackles.
I am a beast. You cannot tame me.
Come on, man.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Oh.
Gives him a new
Sean was waiting on
So from the 39 now, they'll
Hmm?
pick up on a 1st and 10.
She started waiting on Steve. She felt some type of way when Evan was all like, she don't even know what to do with the money, man. She don't know what to do with the money.
Then you'll be waiting.
She thought was really waiting on Steve, that's why.
It's not that deep.
So she was like, well, I'm not gonna wait and not play. She did.
There's a black
Bro, it's not that deep. I was gonna play like right after this game.
She tried to act like this. That's the only thing on G.O.A.T. What?
I'm pushing high ground. I'm pushing high ground. Everybody push high ground. Everybody push high ground.
You gotta be all locked in on that. You know what I'm saying?
Push high ground.
That's what I did.
Push high ground.
You wanna play around, you do something else. And I mean, I know how difficult this ice can be. That's all I'm saying.
Guys, help me push high ground.
Help me push. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we're tied.
It's really not that deep. I don't know what the fuck.
Everybody, push high ground. Push high ground.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady.
They're up there. They're up there.
Why is playing me, man? I'm there.
Oh, guys. Do not let them tie. Do not let them tie.
It's 28-14 right now.
No! They tied up. They tied up. It's over. Oh! That's crazy. Because if we would have tied up, it would have been over.
He has a lead in
That whole shit.
I got 2 inches. I got.
Evan, when he said that shit, I was just dying.
Bro, when you said you called her a bot.
I am calling her a bot. What do you mean? She just thought y'all was really just waiting on Steve and not play with her.
No, I mean, no. I play with who? Courtney, get out your feelings, jit.
I'm not in my feelings. I feel my whole life.
No, fuck that.
For real?
I'm not in my feelings.
Why?
Look at that twice.
Bro, because I'm not.
I got my tryhard skin on. I got my tryhard skin on. Why?
I ain't kidding.
It's them. I'm lagging.
Interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Dramatic was the first one to die. Oh. I didn't know that.
I will bounce off my head.
This will be taken very short. This is up past the 20 to the 22.
I killed him, Javon.
Courtney be, you know, feelings. That's what I got.
I saved your life, Javon.
Evan, you watching the jump?
There's AFK people.
Oh no.
There's AFK people.
Oh, okay. Trash.
Courtney, why you want to hit that?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, that nigga went from fucking Borderlands.
Why are you watching what I'm doing?
Why did you at the fucking party?
Don't let him get no kill. Don't let him get killed.
Who got an alarm?
Hey, bro, this man too about to throw. I think he throwing for 400 yards. Yeah. Tua.
Wow, I just got double shot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 30.
I just got double shotted.
Hello?
I'm getting high ground right now. Oh, let's go.
Bro, I'm throwing for 380 yards.
We're at 10 kills and that.
I'm really throwing dots out here, Evan. You can't stop me.
But still, we're...
Dot.
No, don't let him get high ground. What you doing? What are you talking about?
Tackles made at the Bucks 42.
I want to get greedy so bad because defense so trash. But I know by the time, if I go get greedy, I'll be over with. Huh?
But still, you don't know that though.
Hold on. I got sacked. What's his overall?
Real.
Like a 70 something.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for
this dude.
I mean, probably like when a real game come out, he might be somewhere like that. I think he got hurt.
He got hurt.
Let's go, bro. I got double kills.
He got hurt during college, folks.
Well, we died, so we had it.
So by the time like 21 come out, they might have him like that around there.
Okay.
We gotta at least get the field goal.
Get out my game. Oh! Somebody just popped up behind me and shot me. Right in my neck. No, it wasn't. It was the Maya skin. We're at 20 kills. We better keep this up. Everybody box up. Everybody box up. Box up. Box up.
This little
Do
dude
not interfere.
getting louder and louder, talking louder and louder.
Y'all interfering.
On the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Courtney be getting out feeling. Swear.
I got 4.
They're gonna keep
I
lagging
got 4
like.
and 2. I got 4 and 2.
What's going on?
Oh, one of them playing.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next
Yeah, they really are.
Come on. This man internet is trash.
I'm always of the school that until they stop you from doing something, I'm going to continue.
I got me an assault rifle now.
This nigga broke. He broke.
How you haven't got a shotgun yet?
I couldn't even get my adjustments. Wow.
I got a... I got a shotgun.
It's all good, bro.
No, bro.
Look, it's still the connection's kind of. Oh, that's my connection now.
Maybe a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
Let's shoot.
It's down to just one score.
Let's move.
So we feel it at the 6.
Look at my back bling. That's OG.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
How they crack my shield? How they crack my shield like that? Well, they cracked mine. Let's go.
This shit move right now. This the vibe right now. This the vibe right now.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
I don't remember.